my name's Evelyn and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be sort of a soft, grungy, not normal type of smoky eye cut crease. It's really hard to explain, but I love it. And that's what we're going to learn about. So if you want to learn how to do this look, please keep on watching. I already primed my face and did my eyebrows off camera, and I did the first half of the first eye to show y'all what it's going to look like, and then I'm going to show you how to do this eye. I got a set of new brushes over the weekend. I got a pack of Eco Tools and then 2 Real Techniques. So I'm going to use some of them today just to show how they perform. I like how they are working so far, and I love this little travel case. So first I'm going to be taking this Real Techniques brush, small dome. I'm going to be taking Bon Fresco from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to draw a line from the corner of my bottom lash line and out to the corner of my tail. Kind of do a little triangle wing shape, and that's going to be the base so far. And so I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that comes with the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to take Bon Fresco again, and I'm going to work that into my crease. And so once you get to the area by your brow bone, I'm going to take, I think it's Adago, and I'm going to take that from the Bon Jovi palette, and I'm going to help blend this edge out here. So next I'm going to be taking Red Ochre, also from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I'm going to top off the excess because Modern Renaissance does have a lot of fallout. And so this once again is going to be follow that line. Taking Bon Fresco again to help blend the edge out. So you're starting to get a blend. And so next I'm going to be taking Cherry Cola from Makeup Geek. I love Cherry Coke in the first place, so I saw this eyeshadow and I was like, okay, it's a nice red maroon color, and yeah, we're getting there. So again, following the same pattern but a little bit more in depth in the crease. Staying closer to the crease, not trying to blend out as much, as you can see over here. It's always good to stop, stare at the middle of your nose and see if your sides are starting to add up, and if they do, then you're doing great. I'm gonna take a little bit more of Cherry Coke or Cherry Cola, and I'm going to try and make this crease a bit deeper. So now I'm going to take Presto from the Bon Jovi palette, and I'm going to first take it on the opposite side of the Anastasia brush, tap it off, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to enforce that line a little bit more. So this step's gonna seem a little weird. So I'm gonna take this dome brush and I'm gonna take Cypress Umber from the Renaissance palette. I'm gonna type lightly into that and dust off as much as I can. And what I'm going to do here, I'm just gonna come and sketch a line up into that crease. So. Do that, come back to the Anastasia brush, and blend her out. So I'm going to take this Ulta Beauty eyeshadow brush. I use it for concealer because it works beautifully. And I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 15 Fair, take some of that, and I'm going to come in and cut a half crease right up like that. Towards the middle, and then taking this dome brush and Presto from the Bon Jovi palette, and I'm going to feather that out. So like that, and I'm going to take this dome pointed brush and I'm taking a Dago, and I'm going to press that into the concealer so it sets. And I'm going to come over here and fix the other side some more. Some of that. So now we have the eyeshadow, and I'm going to clean up the edge because I like it to be a bit more clean. So I'm going to take 20 Sand in my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and the same, I guess, eyeshadow concealer brush. And I'm going to blend that out. And so next is eyeliner, and I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. liquid liner. And I do advise you to do whatever you can to make sure you get this nice and straight and not on your eyelid or mess up like I did right there. So it's an experience. So with my hand this close to my face, I'm going to draw a done drying on the inside for 5 minutes. Let that dry so it doesn't transfer to the top of your lid. So next I'm going to take my concealer in 20 Sand, and I'm going to draw but I also don't wear foundation, so at the moment. So after I have blended that out, semi-blended that out with my makeup brush, I'm going to take my makeup sponge and I'm going to help blend that out. Get that started. And while I wait for that to set in my skin, I'm going to come and do my forehead. Now that I have that first layer of concealer done, I'm going to come in with 15 Fair. We're going to come in to the second shade here in a powder puff that I'm pinching, and I'm going to come and powder that. And we're going to wait for that to all set in before we do the final layer on the final part of our eyeshadow. So we're just going to go ahead and move into our bronzer and contour. So now I'm going to take the Elizabeth Mott What Up Beaches bronzer on this brush, swirl that around, and we're going to come in. So next we're going to come for this retoned brown, swirl it in there, and we're going to contour. We're going to come underneath my jaw. I'm going to take this fluffy brush. I'm going to dust away all that powder I put on. I'm going to take the Mario Badescu Rose Water, and I'm going to do that to help melt the powder into my skin a little bit more, which is what I find whenever I do this trick. So while the primer is still kind of wet, I'm going to take this fan brush and Solid Gold from the Bon Jovi palette, and I'm going to highlight. Just like that. So now I'm going to be taking this really tiny dome brush from Real Techniques, if I could get this open. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Bon Fresco once again, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to come and smudge this out on the inner side of my eye.
And then as I get towards the outer corner, I'm going to start coming out and away from the crease of the eye, not crease of the outer eye. I'm going to do a sort of inverse wing, like that.
And so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take red ochre, and I'm going to come in and darken that. Presto from the Bon Jovi. Just kind of tap that off so it's not as harsh. And I'm going to now that I have that basic shape done, I'm going to take the concealer brush again with 20 sand, like this. I'm going to come in between the top wing and this wing I just made. Take this final little tiny Real Techniques brush. Actually, I'm going to come back to the other one. I'm going to take red ochre once again, and I'm going to take a little bit of Cypress Umber on this tiny little pencil brush, and I'm going to very like that. Coming back with the other tiny brush from Real Techniques, I'm gonna come back with a mixture of red ochre and Bon Fresco, and I'm going to voila! That's the eyeshadow part. I keep closing this and I don't know why. So now I'm going to curl my lashes. So I'm taking the CoverGirl Flamed Out, and I'm going to So now that you're looking grade A wild, we're gonna go ahead and put on some falsies. They weren't stuck to each other. And if you're like me and you're currently out of lash glue, but you somehow miraculously, my legs are sweaty. Heck. So what you can do is, if you don't have lash glue but you somehow have liquid latex, you can take some of this. What I advise doing is getting a lid. I'm just gonna take this Vaseline lid. I'm going to take my liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to kind of swish that around a little on the bottom, like that. And I'm going to pour out a, I was gonna say tiny, but that shit passed in -3 seconds. God. Well, it's gonna be a light gray instead of black. But you're gonna mix that together. So I'm going to take the tool that is normally given in the Kiss lash sets. I'm going to take it like this. I'm gonna come down here to the latex. Actually, I'm just gonna hold it because it's probably easier. I'm gonna dip that in there. I accidentally got some on the lashes, but that's no big deal, to be honest. If you're like me, you can just kind of square these up to where they should go and put them on like that. Get them to want to work. But I do after, if I use latex on my lashes like this, what I do is I take my eyeliner again and I come in, clean up the edges, and hide the edges. I'm taking this NARS lip pencil, which I have used to there, so I have to start taking a lip pencil for it, and I'm using the shade Cruella, which is very fitting. So I'm gonna line my lips. There's still some of that on my lip. Oh. And on top of that NARS lip pencil, I'm going to be taking my Lorac Alter Ego lipstick in Dominatrix. This is a lip gloss correction. I'm going to well, I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I had a lot of fun making it. It's not something normally you would see, but something I feel like I'd normally wear to school. Something I probably have worn to school. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and please subscribe, like, comment. You can just do one of them, or you can do all three. But anyway, I hope you continue to watch my videos and support me. Thank you so much.